How to write a winning motivation letter. In this video, we will answer to this question. Consider that you have found a scholarship that you want to apply for, and one of the part of this application package is a motivation letter. Actually, motivation letter is very important part of the application package. So in order to get the scholarship, you have to show in your motivation letter why you deserve the scholarship and why you should be selected for the scholarship. I have earned more than 5 scholarships for my PhD, master and bachelor degrees, and I have helped a lot of people to write their motivation letter for scholarship in different parts of the world. So in this video, I will share my experience, my personal experience, and the experience of my clients whom I helped with motivation letter. Motivation letter consists of 3 parts: introduction, main part, and conclusion. Before you can sit and write the motivation letter, you have to do your research. What the research consists of? First of all, you have to learn more about the program, the university, the scholarship itself, and of course about the goals why you're applying to the scholarship. In introduction part, you introduce yourself briefly and also mention the name of the program, the university, and the name of the scholarship. Talking about the main part. Main part consists of 3 parts. In the first part, you write who you are. What does it mean? You have to introduce yourself to university from the perspective of the university. You should mention the activities which are related to this program. If it is law, if it is chemistry, if it is international relations, it doesn't matter. But you have to be specific. What have you done that helped you to build some knowledge on this specific topic? It can be conferences, it can be your bachelor degree if you're applying for master, it can be a master degree if you're applying for PhD, and it can be seminars, it can be winter schools, whatever, everything that can sell you as a candidate for the scholarship. The second step of the second part is about answering the question, why do you want specifically this program, this university, or this country even? You have to show the connection between your past experience and the future experience that you are going to get. What do I mean here? For example, if you are going to apply for international relations program in Germany, let it be master degree, and you studied in your bachelor degree international relations also. So you have to show that you have been working for a while for a company after your study and you have identified a knowledge gap. What does it mean? That if you get this program and if you get this scholarship, you will be able to get more knowledge in the sphere and can use this knowledge in a good way. Another example, you have been studying in your bachelor degree finance, and for a while you were working in a bank, and the activity of the bank was mainly connected to agricultural sector, giving loans to agricultural sector. So what can you do here? You can show that you have been working in the sphere for a while, and now after, 1 year, 2 years, or 15 years of working, you have realized that you need more knowledge in this specific sphere to go further. You have to show that after working this period of time and studying in your bachelor degree, you want to continue to get more knowledge in the sphere to develop further. And this will be very convincing argument of why do you want specific this program or this university or this country. On the other hand, you can use the example of the country. If you're applying for a PhD degree and you want to research your country experience in something, let's say in FDI, foreign direct investments. You're applying for PhD degree in economics in Switzerland. You can show that the example of the country as a Switzerland, which can attract a lot of FDI, can be very useful in terms of your country. You can show that your research on this topic and learning the experience of Switzerland and applying it in your country can be very beneficial in future for your career, for the development of your country, and etc. etc. The third step of the main part is answering the question, why should you be chosen for this program? Usually, when there is a fully funded scholarship, there can be thousands of applicants. In your motivation letter, you have to show that you deserve the scholarship. How do you show that you deserve the scholarship? First of all, we have already introduced yourself earlier, right? And we have talked about who we are, what kind of experience we have. Here in this part, you again try to search and find more information of what the scholarship wants, what the university wants, and what the program demands. By understanding and finding the answers to these questions, you can again mention your specific experience in the field that make you unique among other applicants. For example, if it is international relations program, you can show that during your bachelor degree you have been specifically active in taking part in the conferences which was organized by the United Nations, for example, or which was organized in general by international organizations, or you had gone through specific course which was majored in diplomacy. The last part of motivation letter is conclusion. What will usually you do in the conclusion part? You write about your future goals. For example, if you are applying for chemistry in Denmark, you can write as an example that after you finish your master degree, you have plans to apply for PhD and go into research by becoming a scientist. Or if you are applying for the bachelor degree in, again, economics, you can mention that you want to return back to your country and serve as a civil servant for a while to apply your knowledge in practice. But here you have to be very careful not to be repetitive, not to use very simple words, because if you read the motivation letter in internet, you can see that there are a lot of words that are used a lot. Again, my example, how to apply your knowledge into practice. In this term, try to paraphrase, try to find synonyms for the words and try to show it differently. Of course, the meaning will be the same, but if you start working on the wording and changing the words, it will give you a lot. Talking about the length of the motivation letter, usually it's 1 page, maximum 2 pages, not more, because they say the less is more. So you have to try to convince the scholarship provider that you deserve the scholarship in 1 page. So try to be very specific, try to follow the steps I have mentioned, and try to use more sophisticated, I would say, words to show also the level of your English. What is important? You can't write your motivation letter in 1 day. Please take your time, please review it every time. You can write one part of it and leave it until tomorrow and review it again and again. After it is ready, give it to your friends, to family members, whoever can help you, give you the feedback. It's very important to get feedback because you can improve it a lot. I hope the video was useful for you. Please share with me your techniques, how you write motivation letter for scholarship. See you in the next videos.